Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin. Cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, this is a live stream, a live one. We're live. Today, we're talking about top 5 crypto markets less than $100 million. I should have put top 5 crypto coins with markets less than $100 million. Perhaps I'll change that title after this live one. We'll also be talking about what's needed for Bitcoin to kaboom again. I came across some articles there that are speaking about these subjects. I wanted to share it with the boomers. As the rest of the maniacs tune into this live broadcast, I see Original Copy. Good morning. I see Lee Banky. Good morning. The rest of the boomers are congregating here in the population of the chat box. We got a squadron that's getting together. The Crypto Brothers are here daily on the weekdays. I need you guys touching all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Take it upon yourself to look out for Champagne and the Boomer Brothers in the morning here, spreading that good crypto word just in case, you know, they're maybe banning us out there or not putting us to the top of the search results. They don't want you to boom out there with the best of them. So just in case out there, boomers, make sure you're tuning in. Take it upon yourself to go ahead, look for my page out there. It may not come in the search results, but if you actively look for it, you'll find those crypto jewels. We're turning on the broiler here to 450 and beyond. Cooking up these hearty crypto treats, ready to serve them up to the crypto maniac boomer brothers out there as the rest of the boomers tune in. Let me go ahead and turn off these coins, share with you my screen, and see how healthy these coin market caps are looking this morning as the rest of the boomers tune into this live one. We'll be talking about top 5 crypto coins with markets less than $100 million, and also what's needed for Bitcoin to kaboom again. Good morning to Rafterman. I see you. All the boomers on the population that are congregating. Hopefully you got your post notification. If not, maybe you caught me there live. Shout out to Queens Races. It looks like most of the boomers here. We got a small team, you know, 20, 30, 40 boomer maniacs out there. But like I say in all our live streams, we'll stand tall against any streamer out there with 300, 3,000, 30,000. Our group out here is quality over quantity, looking like 300 crypto Spartans by the end of the year, ready to slice any crypto throat that gets in the way out there of the kaboom worldwide. Shout out to all the boomers out there. The energy is good. Monday. We can't stop. We won't stop. Hashtag P. Diddy and the rest of the crypto family out there. I know some of you guys have a day off. There is no day off here for the boomers. You know, Champagne was up bright and early, ready to do the deadlifts, the overhead press, and the squats daily at the gym. You know the deal out there, getting stronger every day. We did a live stream earlier last week on Friday, a self-improvement, crypto diet and crypto diet and exercise live stream that we did last Friday, and I plan on doing an ancillary live stream, a second live stream on Friday, perhaps maybe a second one, but for now I'm going to probably commit there to a extra live stream on Fridays, talking about some ancillary content. We talked upon everything about diet, exercise, strength. Even the boomers went off a tangent, started talking about time travelers and all these other things out there. It was an interesting live stream. I invite you guys to check it out. About 2 hours we boomed out there. So plan for that. You know, do something on the side of crypto as the markets keep trading sideways, and the excitement is retained until the boom comes. Some say it's going to be here at the end of the years. Others say it's going to be on 2019 Q1. I think it's going to take a little longer. And that's okay. In the meantime and in between time, with boomers like Derek, Rafterman, Queens, Original Copy, and Lee, we'll be booming here with the best of them, spreading that good crypto word. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Check out today's mathematics over there on the coin market cap and see how healthy these markets are looking. About the same, like I told you guys, about the same. Not much action out there, and that's okay. I'll take it. This accumulation period out there, ready to hodl the baggies worldwide. Market cap at 213. It looks like it shaved a few billion off the top. Lost some weight, but not too much. Nothing considerable out there. $213 billion worldwide on the market caps for crypto. Bitcoin dominating 52.2%. Solid as a rock out there. Hashtag Chevy with the bits. Bitcoin at 6407, up 0.44% in the past 24 hours. Looking about the same it has for a while now. You guys want some stability? There it is out there, boomers. I told you that Bitcoin, 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 more bits, more bits. This seems to be like the solid, true, tried and tested cryptocurrency blockchain on the interwebs. We got Ethereum there at 211. I don't think this is the death of Ethereum. I would consider Ethereum right now, you know, maybe the rock bottom. I see like Ether kind of bottomed out in the $190 range out there, and right now it's maintaining at 211. I'm interested to see what would happen with these dApps coming 2019 that are supposed to debut on Ethereum or scale up on Ethereum. Ethereum will be moving to proof of stake soon as opposed to proof of work. Let's see. Ripple, trash. We always skip this one. Bitcoin Cash at 530. There's a quarrel going on with Bitcoin Cash and the rest of the maniacs there in that community. Looks like they're fighting in between each other. I don't really know what's going on. I don't cover the cattiness, the gossip, or any negativity here in the crypto space. The name of the game here is positive energy every single day. Each one teaching one in the population of the chat box. If it's not a boomer, it's probably a doomer. We need to remove it out the population of the chat box. So I'm not speaking about any doom out here. I'm not holding Bitcoin Cash bags, although I like Bitcoin Cash. You know, it's not for me at this moment. Maybe it will be in the future. We got Stellar at 27 cents. We got EOS at 542. I've been looking at these EOS dApps, and it seems like EOS right now is the most used blockchain in all of crypto. It has the most transactions, has more transactions going on the EOS blockchain than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined, if I'm not mistaken. You may want to check out blocktivity.io for more of that information. We got Litecoin at $51. Let there be light. We got Cardano ADA, third generation, scientifically peer-reviewed blockchain that's looking sexy. We have some bulls when it comes to Cardano here in the population of the chat box, and I got my eyes on it. Kaboom! Out there, the Rafter Man are dropping his daily $2 here in the population of the chat box. Thanks again out there, Rafterman, always catching my back with the sniper scope. I appreciate you, Rafterman. You get me hype here in the morning as well. I appreciate all the boomers out there. Do you have 2 on it, boomers? Cover Rafterman's back out there. Throw 2, throw 5, throw 10, whatever you got. If you're broke, it's all good. Throw a happy comment in there. Let us know that you're here in the population showing love. Kaboom to Currency 365, another boomer out there. Welcome back here, Currency. Guys, check out Currency. He's always booming on the tubes out there, covering everything from crypto to politics as well. I seen you posting there of some political stuff as well. So, you know, stay tuned in with Currency. One of the few tubers that stops by, shows love. He's definitely not scared out there. I appreciate you, Currency. Jim, I see you. Sorry he's late. You're not late. We started about a few minutes ago getting this crypto broiler warmed up, ready to serve up these crypto treats out here. The oven's warming up, preheating. Indeed. Shout out to the boomers out there. We got Monero, one of my favorite, at 107. Tether at 99 cents. It seems like Tether really can't hold that dollar out there. Tron at 2 cents. Dash at 165. IOTA at 50 cents. Binance is looking sexy. I told you guys last week about a airplane company or some sort of a company selling a plane there in exchange for Binance coins. I thought that was interesting. Binance is at 941. Binance being one of the top performers in crypto in 2018. Although it's not one that I'm focused on, I definitely am not ignoring it. We have Neo. I have a little baggie of Neo, but Neo's been kind of silent out there, this Chinese Ethereum. Ever since Ontology came into the game, it appears like Neo has kind of been silent. And then we got Ether Classic, which in my opinion is looking sexier than Ether at this moment. And I feel some type of way about that because I'm holding the Ether bag as opposed to the Ethereum Classic bag. And I'm thinking twice out there. Maybe I should be on the other team, if you ask me. Shout out to Ether Classic at 926. Jim says, Da Hong Fei said he is going into gaming because of regulators. And we know Da Hong Fei is the man behind NEO, if I'm not mistaken. Rafterman has a bag of Binance. All right, good for you. You're not the only one. I've seen other boomers here in the population that they've been bullish on Binance, and they've been doing well. The only thing that kind of deters me on Binance that it only trades on the Binance exchange, and it's their coin. Could be a centralized coin, but hey, let's see. Lucian thinks that Bitcoin Cash will die. This is among after all the quarrels that's going on. We know that Bitcoin Cash is going to fork into Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what happens. I don't have the baggie out there, and I got my eyes on it. Derek McLean says Ether's better than Ether Classic. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, Derek says Binance does not only trade on Binance. Okay, my understanding is that it does, but maybe I'm wrong. Let us know other exchanges that it may be trading on. Let's see, actually, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you caught me here on something I'm wrong, and I want to make sure that I'm, not spreading false information out here. This is not fake news. So we got Binance. So it trades on everything except a couple other. We got L Bank. Never heard of this one. And, the thing is that over 60% of over half of all the volume over here with Binance is on one exchange. But, you got other one, X-Radis, and so about 2 other exchanges. I would say that's semi-insignificant, less than 15%. But you're right. It's not the only exchange. Indeed. You're right there, Derek. Jim says, Champ, if Bitcoin Cash dies, will that money likely head back into the bits? Possibly. That's actually a good way to think about it. I never thought about that. I don't think it's going to die, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to die. But, one may argue that every time a coin forks, it's kind of like hyperinflating the market. So, there's some sort of an inflation because you're adding more circulating supply in the form of another coin. But, are people going to stick to it? Are they going to go back to the tried, true, and trusted kaboomer? I told you guys how I feel about this. More bits, and more kaboom. The blockchain, when it comes to Bitcoin, may not be as robust as some others, but it has the first mover advantage, and it has the trust worldwide, and the mining power as well. Lucian says, I think both will fade when it comes to Bitcoin Cash and another one. I'm sorry, I'm off my place here, Lucian. Cryptozilla, good morning. He says, I didn't think Wright was much of anything, but after seeing the Tone Vase interview, I don't know, because he seems to have a lot of hash power. Either way, get your popcorn ready. Cryptozilla's covering the quarrel that's going on between the Bitcoin Cash folks out there. I haven't been following it directly out there, Cryptozilla, so I know that Wright and others have been fighting, but I don't really cover the cattiness, so I'm not even interested. I know they're fighting, but I don't care about the gossip. So let it settle, and we'll see which coin survives. Kaboom out there to Currency 365. Let me throw you a bomb, and let me throw you a sniper as well, Currency. He's got 5 on it, guys. Do you have 5 on it? Let me throw a little fiat off the ceiling. Currency chipping in and throwing a little bit here into the tip jar for Baby Champagne's baby food. I appreciate that. Currency 365. Again, one of the few YouTubers that actually steps up here and shows love. Currency 365. Make sure you guys check him out. I enjoy Currency's channel. He's always posting, very active. I appreciate you, Currency, and thank you. Stay booming out there. Let me throw you another bomb. Where's my bombs at? Kaboom! Indeed. Derek says the only reason I think Ether is better than Ether Classic is because all the biggest dApps are built on Ether. That's a great point, Derek. That's a great point. Indeed, that's a good point that it's hard to argue. Now, you could say that you could easily clone any of those apps and run them on Ether Classic for way cheaper. Okay, it's the same blockchain that is a little cheaper. So you could say that, Mark D says, sounds like Wright has the ability to destroy Bitcoin Cash. Could be a nice short. Yeah, I'm not really up on what's exactly happening. I know Wright and others are having a disagreement. They're fighting between each other, and let's see what happens with this hard fork. You guys will let me know what's happening with the gossip, because I don't follow the gossip out there. I don't care about the fights and the gossip. Save that for the women and children out here. We'll worry about the kabooms, and we'll continue to lift strong weights. There's no reason to be gossiping out here. Cryptozilla says, I don't either, but the amount of nuggets in that interview is very interesting for a cryptomaniac. A lot of things we've speculated about was made clear. Okay, yeah, drop me the title to that video, whatever video is it, what, Tone Vase versus Wright or whatnot. Maybe I should check it out if you think it's worth some information out there. Ignore the fighting crap. Info is king, says Cryptozilla. So yeah, I'm not against getting to the ideas and information behind the arguments. So, you know, we'll find, you know, maybe perhaps Champagne should tune in. Drop the title of the video so I could check it out after the broadcast. Jim says rumor is upgrade to Ether on the 15th. Rumor has been upgrade to Ether the entire year, Jim. We've been waiting for the Casper, the Plasma, the sharding, and the rest of the promises out there from Vitalik and friends. And, you know, I'm not believing it at this moment. Will it upgrade? And hopefully it will, because I got the baggie and I'm waiting. Somebody take Vitalik and friends to the gym. Let's get them looking like 300 Spartans out there. I think we need to invite Vitalik here to the population of the chat box and get him a little more amped up. Get him on the strong lift. Have him check out Friday's live stream, self-improvement, crypto, diet, and exercise, where we talked about everything from lifting to diet to even time traveling out there for you boomers. Kaboom, Snowden, Jin are booming. Shout out to Marlon. I just dropped a comment on one of your videos out there, Marlon. Marlon's trying to ramp up his YouTube channel. He's got Jin, Masternodes, Snowed Masternodes, which I don't know much about, but I got Marlon out there. He's testing him out. If it's a boomer, you know, I got my eyes on it. I'm not particularly so attracted to the master nodes as of late, but it doesn't mean like boomers like Marlon and others may not try and test them and discover something. Okay, I know he was also talking about Vibe Hub, that virtual augmented reality platform. That one I'm a little bit more interested in. So keep us updated, Marlon. We're definitely we got our eyes and our ears open out there, making that BTC daily and crushing it. Shout out to you, Marlon, and congratulations. Stay booming out there. Stay booming. Indeed. Rafterman says Tone Vase played fake Satoshi perfectly. Let him show his true colors, says Rafterman. Yeah, I may have to check that out. I'm not so into, like I said, the cattiness and the fighting between the two camps. I would like to get to the, you know, meat and bones of the argument and see, you know who's right or who's wrong, or I'm sure they both have some points to be made out there. Cryptozilla says video on the record. Craig S. Wright on Bitcoin Cash drama. That's the title to the video that Cryptozilla thinks that we should check out. He says there's some points out there. It's you know, the fight, but you know, they have some interesting nuggets in that interview that he found very interesting for a cryptomaniac. It's Cryptozilla, one of our high-ranking officials out there at Tokyo, always staying tuned in to the good crypto word out there. And, you know, if you're recommending it, perhaps I need to check it out. You know, I try to ignore certain things, you know. Part of being a boomer is staying on target. And when you focus on a target and looking at that bullseye, when you close that other eye and you keep your eyes open on the crosshairs of the sniper scope, in order to focus on that target, when you focus in, it's almost like you need to ignore the remaining area of surrounding the target. You need to focus in. So, you know, as a boomer, sometimes we ignore things in order to focus on others. Okay, so, you know, that's what sharpens the blade out there. So, you know, one thing at a time, at least for me. Okay, or a few, you know, maybe, you know, I'm not a multitasker. I'll give you I'll give you that much. But we got guys out there that are covering the field. So, you know, keep us informed. Yo Champ says Revolutionist. I see you, Revolutionist. Kaboom. Rafterman thinks it's a good interview. Okay, I may have to check it out. It's an hour long and put it on 1.5 speed. You know it. Those long podcasts, those long videos or whatnot, I increase the speed and try to speed through them a little bit faster. Marlon Jones says 30-day increase today in Snowed, and he'll be making 35 to 40. All right out there. Shout out to Marlon. Rafterman says, agreed, champ. It's a good interview. All right, caress those likes, says Rafterman. Indeed, shout out to Rafterman, dropping his daily 2 there in the population of the chat box, showing love. The super chat's open. Shout out to Currency 365, showing love there in the population of the chat box. He's got 5 on it, guys. You got 5 on it? Jump here into the session, into the circumference, into the cipher. Drop a little comment, drop a super chat, show us some love out there, and kaboom. Thanks again to all the boomers. Thanks again to the boomers. Let's go ahead and talk about these top 5 digital currencies with a market cap under $100 million. This is on Global Coin Report. And I have it linked down below if you want to read this in its entirety, posted by iBank Crypto. And again, these are the top 5 cryptos according to them with a market cap of less than $100 million. So let's go ahead and give it a little cursory glance and see which coins that they're listing. Number 1 on this list is Raven Coin, RVN. Now, Raven is one that recently came into the population here and, you know, recently came in under our scope. You know, this is a new coin. I don't know much about Raven, but this one kind of pumped. I know some boomers were talking about it. Raven, RVN. Raven is a crypto that holds the rank of 69 as per coinmarketcap.com. Current market cap being around 91 million. This is a young coin. Okay, its code is based similar to Bitcoin, with some even claiming that it is Bitcoin's. The project focuses on providing a stable and secure blockchain. Of course, it's still under development and it has yet to show its true potential. Now, you know, not much information here. Okay, you know, some saying it's exactly like Bitcoin. It could be just another fork. They're just using the same thing. I really don't know what it does extra that should warrant people to buy it. You know, I don't know. Someone really hasn't explained it to me. But, you know, perhaps maybe I'm missing something. So you got Raven Coin. The fact is that this thing has been pumping. So, you know, you may want to consider it. I am not on the train here with these new baby altcoins. You know, like I said, you know, when you're focused on a certain target, you got to ignore other things. And I've been ignoring these baby altcoins. So, you know, perhaps maybe I'm missing something. And I got the boomers to catch my back just in case. We got Nexo. Never heard of this one. Nexo is a coin that has a market cap of 90 mil. And it plans to become a go-to coin for anyone looking for access funds urgently, as the process will be quick and simple. They had an interested and unique ICO and kept their funding goals realistic and attractive to large and small investors alike. I'm not convinced with that one either. I'll keep it 1,000. Okay. Anyone looking to access funds urgently. I mean, if you have your own funds in your Bitcoin wallet, you could easily use them, or you can easily sell them for fiat in sites like Coinbase, Gemini, and others. Okay. So they haven't convinced me here with Nexo. Number 3, Decentraland. Now, here is a token that has been on my radar, gaming token that I think is going to be a boomer. Okay. Decentraland is a unique and ambitious project, holds a rank of 73 right now. Project has a market cap about 86 billion. Excuse me, 86 million. It's a VR platform. It runs on Ethereum. And it offers users and developers to buy and sell plots of land. I've been talking about this one. It's a whole virtual reality. You can start buying and selling plots of land. You can create new places and businesses and conduct trades within that world using the MANA token. All ownership of the land will be recorded on the blockchain, which is, as we know, completely resilient to all forms of data manipulation. This one I definitely have on my radar. Decentraland. I've talked about this several times. We got GoChain, GO token. I don't know about this one. This project aims to solve scalability issues without having to compromise things like privacy or security. It also introduces a type of smart contracts that have resolved the flaws of regular smart contracts. Just reading that, you know, 2 lines out there, I'm not convinced. You know, everybody trying to solve the scalability issues, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'm sleeping on this one, but I have never heard about it. Go. And we got Mithril. This one I've heard about. I'm not, you know, as of late attracted to it, but I am not against it. Mithril as a coin has been interesting for investors for a while now. It works with social media platforms, and it does come with a twist. It rewards its user for their contribution to the ecosystem. This means the content developers actually get paid for what they do via social mining. It's a fun way to earn coins, and its rewards effort, which is why Mithril attracted a lot of attention in 2018. Now, I think social media coins could be a boomer. You know how I felt about Steem, and Steem is like the granddaddy of all these social media coins out there. So it looks like Mithril is trying to take a little bit from that blockchain and find ways to reward the social media users with social mining out there. So, you know, I got my eyes out on Myth. Drop a comment. What do you think about these 5 picks? These are not my 5 picks. These are these top 5 digital currency picks under $100 million market cap there by Global Coin. Let me repeat. Raven, Nexo, Decentraland, Go, and Mithril. Okay? So let me know what you think about that. Boss Lady has stepped into the population of the chat box. Good morning. What up, crypto maniacs? I'm silent lurking today, catching up with the stream from EDC Orlando. Shout out Much Wow. Okay. Shout out to Boss Lady. Welcome back here to the population of the chat box. Marlon says, according to Chico Crypto, Raven is a money grab by the guys at Overstock. Thanks for letting us know. I have no idea of the correlation between Overstock and Raven. So thanks for letting me know. Roger says, good morning, champs. Good morning, Roger Oliver. Welcome back to the population of the chat box. Revolution has stacked another 11,000. Cardano. He's the Cardano general out there. It looks like, you know, he's leading the Cardano platoon there to victory. Shout out to Revolutionists. You might just think of opening up a whole YouTube channel dedicated to Cardano and documenting everything you're doing out there. It may add a little bit more attention to the wave. Yay. I was focused on the key details. Yeah, I was focused on the key details, and it's key to know each side of this battle that's going to happen for the future of Bcash, says CryptoZilla. Thank you for letting us know. And, you know, that's why we have the boomers here in the population of the chat box, each one teaching one. Since I'm not really focused on that quarrel, I don't know the talking points. So, you know, thanks for catching our back with that one. CryptoZilla. Revolutionist says, no, we got your channel, champ. Kaboom. Indeed. Thank you, Revolutionist. XPO says, hopefully Myth and Ethos kabooms. Okay. Jay Shaw says, we are the Crypto Delta Force. Kaboom. I like that. Crypto Delta Force. Shout out to Jay Shaw. Welcome to the population. We got Revolutionist says, I don't rate them 5 at all, but any can boom. Okay. And he's talking about these 5 coins that we just talked about. I'm not sure, you know, I'm not sure about these 5 coins that are picked up there by Global Coin Report. I will agree with Mana and maybe even Mithril, but the other ones I'm not so convinced over. Let's go ahead and check out this other article, also on Global Coin Report. It looks like they're putting up content that is catching our interest today. This is also by iBank Crypto. What will it take for Bitcoin to rise again? What will it take for Bitcoin to rise again? Kaboom! Revolutionist, £5. He's got 5 on it. Another 5 on it. Revolutionist, always showing gratuity. One of our most gratuitous boomers there in the population of the chat box. You've become the Cardano general there, Revolutionist. And shout out to you leading the Cardano maniacs to victory out there. So if you guys are interested in Cardano, ask Revolutionist because he knows more about me at this point when it comes to the Cardano coin. Shout out to Revolutionist. Thank you, Revolutionist, for the £5. Let me drop a little fiat off the ceiling for you. Revolutionist. A sniper out of the United Kingdom, shooting at whatever moves. Indeed. Jim says the black ops of the blockchain. Shout out to Jim. Marlon says, according to Matrix AI, the blockchain will be able to do 1 million transactions per second once they reach a certain number of masternodes. Okay, which one is that? Okay, Matrix AI. Okay, that's introduced. That's interesting. Roger Oliver, he says, let's go. Let me drop you a bomb. Kaboom! He's got €2 there in the population of the chat box. Roger, another gratuitous boomer out there out of Belgium, if I'm not mistaken, out of Belgium. Shout out to the maniacs over there in Europe, booming with the best of them. Roger's got €2 on it. We got 5 on it, $2 on it, 5 on it, 2. Whatever you guys got, drop it there in the bucket. We appreciate it. And if you're a broke boomer and you don't have any fiat today, just drop a comment. It's not about the money. It's also about the positive energy. It's both. It's both. It's definitely about the currency, also about the energy, which is a form of currency as well. This indeed is like an electric current, the positive and negative charge out here, boomers, okay? We need them both. Boss Lady says, Rafterman, Revolutionist, Roger Oliver, and currency also threw some love there in the population of the chat box. So shout out to the boomers out there. Indeed, indeed. Let's talk about this article, Global Coin Report. He says, what will it take for Bitcoin to rise again? So he lists a few talking points here. What does Bitcoin need in order to have another bull run? Bringing regulation. I'm not sure. You know how Champagne feels about it. I don't need any other suits stepping into the blockchain trying to regulate. In my personal opinion, regulation impedes innovation. Okay, it just gets in the way of innovation. Regulation out there is for the softies, if you ask me. Right now, we need everybody to step aside and let the blockchain be free and let people experiment, let people innovate out there without tying their hands, without chaining them down out there, boomers. Okay, the only chain out here should be the blockchain indeed. So number one, I disagree on. Okay, the approval of a Bitcoin ETF is number two. I don't care about the ETF out there, guys. I don't care about the suits coming into the game. We took it to 20K and beyond without these suits, these financial banksters out there. But it looks like the normies, they want regulation. They want ETFs. This was written by a normie. This was written by a normie. These guys out there, they still want Big Daddy to pat them on the back and let them know it's okay. Okay, this is not the independent way of thinking. We don't need ETFs. We don't need banks. We don't need regulation. We need the cryptomaniac brothers to work in unison and in tandem to reveal the fraud that the Wizard of Oz is. Together, only in toto will we reveal this fraud out there. Check out the video down below. NPCs and the hidden symbolism behind the Wizard of Oz. The yellow brick road is paved with gold in the physical form and gold online digitally in the form of Bitcoin, in my opinion. All right. Shout out to Toto, my boomers. Shout out to Toto. I'm enjoying the sideways market, but I think the market will move up mid-December 2018. Yeah, it could. It could. When I talk about, the boom, it could go up, sub 8,000 or even up to 8,000. I won't consider the bull run activated until we cross the $8,000 resistance. It's more about an $8,300 resistance that I'm focused on. So if we can seem to crack that resistance line, 82, 83, that hurdle, and maintain for at least, I say 3 to 5 days, then I would consider the bull run to be activated and we may go closer to 10K. But as for now, I'm going to keep repeating what I think. This is the crypto winter where we will be trading between $6,000 and $8,000 until further notice. Until further notice out there. Do your research on Matrix AI, strong Chinese blockchain, everything Neo wants to be and more. Thanks for letting us know, Marlon. Shout out to Double X. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to the veterans out there. Shout out to Double X as well. Jim says, when you treat people like babies, you get your hands messy with their diapers, says Jim. All right. Derek says, regulations are to protect dumb investors, not smart ones. If you keep protecting the dumb, they have no reason to become smart. Okay, if you keep protecting the dumb, they have no reason to get stronger and become smart. Okay, we want to give them a reason to become smarter. We don't need to, completely keep helping. Sometimes you got to help, the little guy out there, but you got to give them a situation where they can help themselves. If you keep giving them handouts, then maybe they won't help themselves out there. Rafterman says Bitcoin is just fine. It will moon when the time is right. I agree with Rafterman. Double X says much love and respect to all who served. Indeed, Double X, I agree with you. The Revolutionist says Derek McLean, did you get your woman out there? Says Revolutionist. We know Derek was asking about he was attracted to somebody there in his workplace. We told him to tread lightly. You never know. You don't want to be a victim of the Me Too movement nowadays. Everybody acting a little soft out there. So, we send our positive energy out there to Derek. Hopefully he's got it figured out. Boss Lady says, Marlon Jones, I've been meaning to take another look at Matrix AI. How many nodes are they up to now? Okay, looks like Boss Lady is interested. Boss Lady, Marlon's been experimenting with a few master nodes out there. He's got a new channel. Well, it's not new, but he's been uploading more frequently and covering some of the information that he has with the masternodes. You may want to check that out. Me personally, I'm not into the masternodes as of late, but we got boomers checking it out. So, they're experimenting. Boomer goes over there, experiments with the masternodes. We got boomers experimenting with Cardano, and several things are happening at once. And then we come here to the population of the chat box and share our progress. Number 3, solving scalability issues is what will take Bitcoin to rise again. I agree with this one. Solving the scalability issues. This is something that all blockchains need to address. So I agree with talking point number 3. Number 4, mass adoption. And of course, I agree with that as well. How are more people going to get their hands on the bits? How are more people going to get into crypto? How are we going to get the layman, the little guy, the small fry, the everyday normie out there holding the bag? So, you know, out of these 4 talking points, I'll agree with 2. Okay. Everything's linked down below. Let me know what you think about that. Bitcoin currently at 64.48, 64.48. Give the soy boys a free pass to the gym instead, says Jim. Indeed. Indeed. Derek says, hi, I actually met a girl this weekend at the bar. She was super cute. Got her IG. We've been talking since yesterday. Well, congratulations, Derek. Good for you, man. Good for you. Shout out to you. You know, now you're focused on something else. That's good. The Revolutionist says, man, you jump ship quick. That's good. I mean, you know, let him focus on what he needs to focus on. Marlon Jones says, if you want to get on a coin that's launching, check out Jin Bot 1000. Yeah, we know. Marlon's going hard. Marlon's going hard out there with the Jin. I see you, Marlon. Rafterman says, I believe Q4 to Q1 2019-2020 is the next bull run. Okay. That could be right, Rafterman. We may have to wait all the way to the 4th quarter in 2019. That could be true. I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I do think is that we're not going to see a boom December or January. I think that things are going to be somewhat, like I said, between 6 and 8,000. Maybe things boom up to 7, but that won't get me too excited. We got to cross this hurdle, this resistance level out there of 8,000, 82, 83. Hit the lights for the ladies. Hit the thumbs up for the ladies. Indeed, Boss Lady, one of our general crypto chicks out here, booming with the men out here. And we appreciate the love from the crypto chicks. If you're a silent crypto chick lurker, don't be put off by all the boomers out here. We invite the ladies to drop here a comment in the population of the chat box. Get stronger with us. I hope, Boss Lady, we're inspiring you to hit the gym because you know the boomers are getting stronger. Are you going to be part of the 300 Crypto Spartan squad out there, Boss Lady? Join us. Revolutionist says he hopes more and he's stacking more Cardano. Indeed. Bit Papa has entered the population of the chat box. Shout out to Bit. I see you, Papa. Kaboom to you. Good morning out there. 27 crypto maniacs watching live. On Friday, we did an ancillary live stream where we talked about self-improvement, crypto, diet, and exercise. A 2-hour live stream. We talked about all these things, and it was an open discussion as well. We got into some conspiracy, some time travelers and whatnot. And usually I don't get into those types of things, but it was an open discussion, and, you know, I invited. We could talk about those things. I'm inviting you guys to check us out also on Fridays. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop up the second live stream every Friday where we can talk about, you know, lifting, diet, exercise, and any other things that you guys want to talk about. So, you know, stay tuned in and check out the last live stream. You can, you know, catch the replay. Boss Lady did work out over the weekend, even had the kids doing it with her. Kaboom! Congratulations, Boss Lady. I'm glad we're motivating you. Keep us updated here with your progress. I want everybody progressing out there, getting strong. You know, Champagne's personal goal is to get as strong as can be for 2019 and beyond. Looking like Crypto 300 Spartans out there, ready to hold the line, ready for the next bull run whenever it may come. Friday's show was fun, says Karan. Indeed, we had all the boomers in there. And if you didn't catch the show, make sure you check out the replay. It's a long one, but you can put it on 1.5x and listen to it fast. It gets good somewhere around the 45-minute, 50-minute mark. It took a little while to warm up. And that's okay. We're going to find the groove out there. Maybe they're not going to be as long as 2 hours, but we'll keep it at least, you know, 45 minutes or whatnot and talk about all those issues on the live stream. Like I say, I think there's an overlap with all alternative frequencies at the moment. Alternative coins, alternative economics, blockchain, alternative diets, alternative strength training. What we could all agree upon is that the mainstream media has been lying to us, and we need to find alternative ways to become better men and women out there in the population of the chat box, for our families, for the cryptomaniac brothers and sisters out there, and for the overall blockchain and more. out there. We want to get better. Self-improvement, sharpen your blade out there. So make sure that you're tuning in to the good self-improvement word that we'll be spreading on Fridays. Big leg day yesterday for Bit Papa. Congratulations. Push that weight. Champagne just came from the gym today. I did the squats. I did the overhead press. I did the deadlifts. Actually, been doing a little neck training as well. You guys may want to check out some of those neck training videos. The exercise looks a little doofy, a little goofy out there with the neck training, but I want to get this neck a little stronger out there. And aesthetically, it looks a little bit better, you know, and you look a little bigger with a bigger neck out there. So, you know, check it out. I think you may want to check out Alpha Destiny's videos here on the tube. He has some good videos about how to strengthen your neck. Mainnet launch will be next month, and they will be announcing token swaps soon. Marlon's talking to the boomers there in the population. Derek says, XPO, haha, I didn't know about that. I don't want her to know everything I do outside of work. I like to be low key. You guys are talking between yourself, and I like that. I like that, guys. It looks like the brothers here are helping each other out, and it's a crypto brotherhood and sisterhood too, because we got a couple of crypto chicks that are not ignored here as well. Majority are boomer men, and that's all okay, but like I said, we got to welcome the ladies here as well. Shoulder press with dumbbells got my neck getting thick, says Bit Papa. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I've been doing ancillary work there on the some neck curls, actually throwing the weight right there on my forehead and doing curls or whatnot. Revolutionist says he agrees with Derek. All right, guys. I'll take a few more comments and questions. We've been streaming for about 39 minutes. We got 27 cryptomaniac boomers here in the population of the chat box. We've talked about these 5 digital currencies with a market cap less than 100 million. The top ones, according to the Global Coin Report, I don't agree with all of these coins, but I'll go ahead and repeat them to you so you know which ones they are. And this article's linked down below if you'd like to read it in its entirety after the stream. We got Raven Coin. This one is like a pumper. It's one that's came into our radar recently and it's been pumped, but I'm not convinced. I'm gonna be honest with you. Raven Coin RVN is #1 listed here. Nexo, never heard of it. Decentraland Mana. This one definitely has caught my attention. The Mana token. It's a VR platform. It runs on Ethereum. Offers users and developers to buy and sell plots of land, create new places and businesses, and conduct trades with the Mana token within that virtual reality. This token definitely has caught my attention, along with the Vibe Hub token. I know that Marlon just did a video covering the Vibe Hub as well. That one I'm interested in. So, you know, if you guys are booming on Vibe Hub, keep me updated as well. Mana, Vibe, those two are definitely caught my attention more than masternodes at the moment. That doesn't mean that I may not jump on a masternode trade later. But, you know, like I said, I'm focused on certain things, and Mana is one of them, and Vibe as well. GoChain, I don't know much about that. And Mithril. Mithril is a social media type of token, social media platform with a twist. It rewards its users for their contribution to the ecosystem. It means that content developers actually get paid for what they do via social mining. This one reminds me of Steem. Steem is, again, one of my favorite blockchains to use. I think it's a good blockchain to show the potential of how cryptocurrencies can function within the social media space. You know, there's some flaws within Steem, and, you know, the price hasn't maintained its value as much as we like. But again, it's still one of my favorite tokens. You can check it out there on steemit.com/@champagnecrypto. It's linked down below out there. And then we talked about what will it take for Bitcoin to rise again, also on Global Coin Report posted by iBank Crypto. He lists a few talking points that he believes here will Bitcoin needs in order to have another bull run. And I disagree with some of these, but, you know, it makes some sense. Bringing regulation, the approval of a Bitcoin ETF, scalability, solving those scalability issues, and finally, mass adoption. So, you know, I'll tend to agree with mass adoption, scalability issues. Although I can't deny that, you know, an approval of a Bitcoin ETF may bring more capital into the market. And even regulation may attract more normies, and it may bring more capital into the market. But I don't know how much regulation could positively impact the market for the long run. That's arguable as well. But again, not everybody needs to agree with Champagne's economic ideals out there. Cryptocurrency market caps looking about the same at 213 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance at 52.2. Take a few more Comments and questions. Champ, when you're going to get on BitTube, we need to be using the dApps if we're serious about blockchain mass adoption. I checked out BitTube. And it's definitely on my radar. That one's definitely similar to DTube. You know, that one's similar to DTube. If I was going to be posting the videos on the blockchain, I'd probably do it with DTube first, which I have, DLive. You know, that's not to ignore BitTube. I'll tell you one thing that kind of deters me about the videos on BitTube and DTube, that they're permanent on the blockchain. So if for whatever reason you'd like to remove them in the future, you can. Okay, so let's say if things change, or you know, you want to go ahead and edit the video and do a new one, there's no way to delete any past videos. So, you know, that's something that is not necessarily attractive, but that's part of the features of the blockchain, and that's what it is. But Tube is definitely on my radar, and you're not the only one that's brought it up to my attention, Marlon. I think Revolutionist has let me know. And with Tube, you don't only need to be uploading content, you can get paid for just watching videos as well. Anyone is welcome on the line or in the trenches, says CryptoZilla. Indeed. Indeed. My crypto brothers can find me on IG. Derek McLean, says Derek McLean. Okay, check him out on IG. Check him out. Indeed. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. We're about 45 minutes on the stream out there. Make sure you catch Friday's live streams. We had two, a crypto live stream in the morning, and then we did the self-improvement live stream. We're going to be doing that every Friday. Check out the links that I have down below. Everything from water filters, if you guys are interested in drinking cleaner water, to perfect keto products, keto-friendly protein powders, those urine testing strips. If you guys want to get into ketosis or whatnot, we got a small discount, about 10 or 15% off with a code that I got linked down below. Of course, I do get a kickback if you use those links, and you know, why not? If you want to show Champagne a little love, you know, click on the links down there and let me know what's really booming. Shout out to all the boomers out there. Everyone here needs to be using BitTube and Brave browser, says Marlon Jones. Yeah, that's definitely considering. You know how I feel about Brave browser. I'm trying to figure out a way to download it without going through the Google Play Store, but I can't deny that Brave is becoming more of a standard here worldwide. There you go. Revolutionist uses the Brave browser as well. Rafterman says, great energy. Thank you for the love, Rafterman. I always appreciate you stopping by and dropping those two. Keeps me going. And again, thank you to Revolutionist. Thank you to Currency 365. And thank you to, let me see who else dropped there in the population. Roger Oliver, Currency, Rafterman, and the rest of the boomers. And even everybody that didn't drop a little fee out there in the box. I appreciate all your positive comments. They keep me going. This crypto brotherhood that we have built. You can't be shadow banned on BitTube. Yeah, I know that. I know that. But again, you just heard my argument with those platforms. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to Revolutionist, Rafterman, Boss Lady, CryptoZilla, Derek, and the rest of the boomers. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that, guys. Make sure you check out all the videos, the links that I have down below. And if I don't catch you today, I'll catch you tomorrow. Make sure you're checking me out in the morning. Apparently, you know how it is. You're probably not going to get your post notifications. So, you know, take it upon yourself to be active and look for Champagne in the morning. Bookmark my page out there or whatever it is. And, you know, look for me. Look for me. I'll be out there. We're not going anywhere, boomers. Stay healthy, stay strong, and go outside. Spend at least an hour a day underneath the sunlight out there. Get some of that vitamin D on your epidermis out there. Thanks for the stream, says Boss Lady. Thank you for tuning in, Boss Lady. I appreciate you. Roger says, thank you, champ. Bye for now. Thank you, Roger, for the love. I appreciate you, Roger. Kaboom, Marlon says. Kaboom to you, Marlon. Shout out to all the boomers. Shout out to Derek. I'm out of here, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.